seconds. I'm just letting you guys know I'm going to be telling you the story of how this happened and what exactly happened. Of course, Gavin said, Brooklyn, correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, I'm going to correct you because you're putting out false information about my mom, and you wouldn't like it if I was putting out false information about your mom. So let's start with Saddle. Okay, let's start. Enzo, I'm going to say names because I don't care. Enzo had a second birthday party besides the Sugar Factory birthday party. But it was family. It was family-wise. He had a family one. And so, my mom posted in the group chat, the GoFam group chat with all the parents, we're going to Saddle tonight. Anyone who would like to join us, then please let us know now because we only have this many seats because my family was in town and we were bringing some of my family. So if you said you can come, then that was fine. If you couldn't come, it was okay. Teresa said that was canceled. That dinner was canceled. And we're just like, we're making up a new dinner. We're not going with Enzo and his family because we're having our own dinner. So Cicely, Paisha, Cicely's mom, Jamie, my mom, me, my little brother, Delijah, Kyrie, Delijah and Kyrie's mother, Riker, his mom, my camera guy, Renee, Lala, Katie, and Pam, Sarah, Sophie. Heather wasn't there. We all were there, right? We're all at Saddle. And Cicely actually sounds really stupid because if you're gonna tell us a lie, then make sure you back it up all the way until it ends. So we were at Saddle. Cicely said, oh, I'm having really bad cramps. I have to leave. I'm having cramps. So her mom said, all right, Cicely, let's go. She's having bad cramps, right? Okay. Now, keep this in mind, the whole story. Cicely had cramps that she went home, right? She went home because she wasn't feeling good. Okay, we all thought she wasn't feeling good. That's fine. But she said in the interview, she left because there was tension, which I knew that's why she left, but she told everyone she had cramps. So, Gavin, let's start with Brian, the videographer who films all Gavin's videos. Jacob, Enzo, Monty, Sherry, and Enzo's family. They walked in. They all seen us. Oh yeah, Jeannie and Coco were there too. But let's get to them after because the people I just named walked in first. So they all walked in. Enzo said hi to me. I spoke to Monty and Sherry, and we said hi to each other. They remembered me from the Sugar Factory night, and they said hi. I said hi to Enzo. I told him happy birthday or whatever. So Brian and Jacob walked right past me, looked me straight in my eyes, and didn't say nothing to me. He didn't say nothing to no one at the table, and he didn't say nothing to no one at the mom table. Also, now we see Teresa and Jeannie walking in. Teresa walks right past us. Teresa and Jeannie walk right past us and go sit at the table. And I'm sitting there like, what did we ever do to them? I didn't do anything to them. None of us at this table did anything to them, so why are they walking past us like we're just a homeless person on the street? That's how it felt. So then we see Gavin and Coco walking together into the entrance of Saddle. So Gavin and Coco walk right past us. And then Delijah's like, I'm going to go talk to them and say hi. And I'm like, Delijah, they walked right past you. You're going to go speak to someone who didn't even pay you attention? Like, what? That makes no sense. If you want to, go ahead. But I'm letting you know they didn't speak to you, so why would you speak to them? Also, so Gavin and them walked in or whatever. And then Teresa, at Saddle, there's a punching bag. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen the punching bag before because we all post by it and we post each other punching the punching bag. So they're all walking to the punching bag. Mind you, you have to walk past our table to get to the punching bag through the restaurant. And they didn't say anything to us. Again, And then Teresa walks over to Sophie and Sarah and says, what's the exact words? Stop. Is it stop?
Or you guys are effing bullies, yelled in their face.
Yelled in two little girls' face, 13-year-olds, by the way. You guys are being effing bullies.
You didn't get up and go speak.
You didn't get up and go speak to Coco. You guys are being bullies to Coco. What? Coco walks around with an attitude on her face 24/7. All the supporters, you might not know that because you're not with her, but she walks around and rolls her eyes at everyone. But I don't have a problem with Coco. If that's your personality, go ahead. Because if that was mine, I would roll my eyes too. If I was in that toxic house, I would roll my eyes too. Anyways. So yeah. And then Delilah's like, before we're leaving, Delilah's like, Brooklyn, Gavin and Coco want to talk to you. They said, come here. So I go through the punching bag by myself. Mind you, nobody came with me because I'm not scared. And I went by myself. If you have something to say to me, then you can say it. So I went over there and Gavin said, why didn't you speak to us? I said, why didn't you speak to me? So I have to speak first? And then Gavin was like, wait, so I have to speak first? I said, look, Gavin, when I was taught that when you walk in somewhere and see someone that you know, you greet them. They don't have to greet you. If somebody walks into my house and doesn't say anything to me, that's disrespectful. And that's how it felt when Gavin and all of them walked into the Saddle Ranch and knew we were going to be there and seeing everyone. And we looked like paparazzi in the Goat Fam. That's what it looked like, how bad it looked. So, Teresa knew that I would be there because we let her know that everyone was going to be there. And I can get the phone records to prove this from the text messages. But we left. We came home. Me and my mom are sitting here talking about it, and we're like, that was disrespectful. We looked so dumb as a squad together. We looked dumb. So me, my mom, Renee, and Lala, we had to stop at Walgreens because we had to get something. Anyways, we were on our way to the goat house. We parked. We got out of the car. We walked up to the door and walked right in because the door is always unlocked. So if you guys want to ever visit the goat house, the door is always unlocked. Anyways. Oh, shoot. Anyways, so we walked in, we walked like up the steps, and Gavin and Coco walked outside. They walked outside of the movie room, and Coco and Gavin were just scared, like somebody just walked in to rob them, like had a gun to their head or something. So they're like, what's going on, Kim? What's going on? Mind you, all of this just happened at the Saddle Ranch. So she's like, what's going on, Kim? What's going on? Oh my God. My mom was like, where's your mom? And he was like, in the car. And then we were like, okay. And then my mom walked outside. We all walked outside and we went to the car, and Teresa and Jeannie were right there in the car. Jeannie was in the driver's seat. Teresa was in the passenger seat. My mom said, what just happened tonight, we looked like a fool. And I don't know if you guys want to come in the house. Who's Kim? Kim's my mom. So she said, do you want to go in the house, or do you want to talk out here and have the kids go in the house? So Teresa was like, oh, Kim, just get in the car. My mom got in the back seat. How is she gonna lock two grown women in the car and she's in the back seat? First of all, you can get out of any car unless it's a cop car. Let's get that straight, Miss Teresa and Jeannie. Jeannie didn't even speak on it because Jeannie's not stupid, because she knows what happened. Teresa, you're gonna sit here and lie like my mom locked you in the car? You sound really crazy. Let's talk about how you're gonna get locked in the car when you owe Heather all this money because you keep speaking on her and Sophie. Let's talk about that. Anyways, So Sophie and Sarah had, what is it? Sophie and Sarah were crying, like really crying, and I felt so bad for them because Sarah has been with the GOAT fam through everything. Literally through everything. Through 4 different squads. Through 4 different squads. Sarah has been there for Gavin and been his friend and has not left his side. And so has Katie, the publicist. You guys keep saying she's the manager. She's the publicist. It's just crazy how people can treat someone that they've been knowing. So after the car, Coco's on the phone with Cicely while I'm in the movie room. Because me, Lala, and Lala's mom are in the movie room because we're not finna sit in the car. So we're in the movie room and Coco's in the movie room and I walk in and I'm like, who are you on the phone with? She was like, oh, no one. But I heard her saying, yeah, come over right now. So she called Cicely and Gavin supposedly called Jamie and said, get over here. I don't know what's going on. Kim's over here, da-da-da-da-da. So Jamie comes up to the car and was like, oh my gosh, you guys, what's going on? Gavin told me to come over here. Something was wrong. And then Teresa's sitting there looking stupid, stuttering like, oh my God, Kim's here. And then Jamie was like looking dumb and was like, oh, and then walked in the house. And then when Cicely walked in, I said, Cicely, I thought you had cramps. Oh, I took a nap. I feel better now. Okay. Which anyways, you just said on the paparazzi interview that you left because it was tension going on. Which, okay, that's fine. You don't want to be on Gavin's bad side or whatever. That's okay with me. I don't care if I'm on his good or bad side. He said he doesn't have respect for me. So I'm not going to have respect for him or his mother. So then Gavin had an actual nosebleed. It wasn't no prank. It was an actual nosebleed because he just has them sometimes. And people can just have nosebleeds out of nowhere. So he was on the scooter and he was having a nosebleed. And he made it seem to Jamie that he fell and busted his nose when he was on the scooter, which that's not what happened. So Jamie went outside and told the moms and they all ran inside. Which if they all ran inside, I don't know how they were locked in the car. Anyways. They walked inside and they were like, Gavin, what happened? He's laughing because he always has nosebleeds and it's normal. So, and then from Gavin's side, he's saying that my mom drugged Jeannie and Teresa into the office room, which that's not what happened. Teresa said, okay, come on, Kim, we can finish the conversation. That's what happened. And my mom was sitting there telling her how she felt. And I was in there too. And Teresa said, Brooklyn, how do you feel? And I said, I felt really disappointed in all of us as a whole because you don't walk in somewhere and not speak to your squad members. And I said, we looked really stupid, Teresa. That's my exact words. I said, we look really stupid. We look dumb. We do. Because how do you walk in somewhere and half of the squad's sitting over here and you don't speak? And we're in public and we go to Saddle Ranch all the time. People know we go there. It's clear that we're the GOAT fam, of course. And people, they see what's going on. So, we left. After they had their conversation, we left. And all my mom said was when our crowns are tilted as a team, we help straighten our crowns. Meaning, if you're a queen or a king and you're messing up and your crown is tilted, all we're gonna do is help you fix it if we're on a team. That's all we're gonna do. And Teresa makes it out to seem like we're just bullies and we're bad, but she went over yelling and cussing in 13-year-olds' faces saying, you're a effing bully. She didn't say effing, she said the real word. I'm not gonna cuss on him. She said, you're a effing bully. So, I just wanted to clear that up. Also, Gavin, you said keep your name out of my mouth. I'm gonna keep my name. I mean, I'm gonna keep your name in my mouth as long as I want to, because you're on the T pages talking about